Getting rid of the things that don't align with where it is you want to go, getting rid of people that don't align with where you want to go. So it's very much clearing out the things that just don't work for you anymore. And that's not always an easy thing to do because change is difficult, but that's where we are. Morning, Babs. How you doing, my darlings? So lovely for you to join us, as always, my lovely Babs. So that's what we've got going on for the rest of the year. It's, you know, if you don't want to fall out with people, kind of hang low is what I would say. Hang low, because people are really going to push your buttons. And yeah, it's about staying focused. So what have we got going on? So in the collective energy, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. How this works is that I look at the collective energy, and then after I've done the collective energy, I will be moving into what's going on for everyone. Morning, Karen. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing that sweep now. Yes, if you've got people that are going out of your life, that's kind of what's happening. People are just irritating at the moment. It's about hanging low. So what have we got? We've got insights coming up. And again, we've got the third eye with this. So it's getting really clear, and it's about evaluating the self. Let me just get, oh, go away. It's about self-awareness. It's about where it is you want to go, and really just not having a tolerance of people that are just not on your path. It's like you'd rather just be on your own. It's a very kind of black and white energy is what I'm getting now, which is interesting because we've got grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy expands. So what I feel like is happening in the collective at the moment is like we keep getting these little irritations, and they keep bringing this back to me. And it's about kind of sitting in that energy and not letting it get us off course. You know, when there's lots of noise in and around, and it's a busy time of year and there's lots going on, it's about not getting off course. And then the last card is about staying focused. So let me just go into some tarot and just see what we've got, and then we'll jump on and do some lives. Hi Anna, how you doing? Hope you're well, my darling. Hope you are well. When you jump on, guys, let me know where you are in the world. Oh no, so this is really interesting, and this has been coming up a lot in the readings that I'm doing, the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is the kind of divine masculine. Remember that we have masculine and feminine energy within both of us, and it's supposed to be balanced. You're not supposed to sit in one. It's not about gender, it's about balance. So our masculine energy is about moving forward, making things happen. The feminine energy is kind of sitting back and allowing things to come to you, and then nurturing the situation once it has been developed. But the Emperor can be a bit of a idiot. Let's put it that way. He can be stuck in his ego. He can be stuck in his shadow. I always prefer shadow than ego, and the shadow just means is that it's just a lower vibration. And when people are in a lower vibration, they tend to be idiots, to be honest. It's like, I'm up here, I've got it all going on, and I'm great, and look at me. And that's the energy that's kind of coming across from people. Do you do spirit connections? What do you mean by that? Glow up, healthy beauty. What do you mean by that? Do I do spirit connections? Am I a medium? Do I connect with spirit? If that's the question, yes, I am. I am a channel. I have 3 guys that I work with. So when I work with cards are just my way in. I get a lot of downloads. Yes, I'm not doing mediumship on here. This is just moving into the channel, though sometimes they pop in, and I will have a look at that if they come in. I do have an offer on at the moment. So everything, if you want, I will say this, the scammers will contact you. It's not me contacting you. If you're on Instagram, I have the blue tick. TikTok, just be aware. Anybody that makes a comment or reaches out to you and DMs you, it is not me. The only way that you can book anything that I do is through my website. I have a live diary. You pay for it, you book in your appointment when I'm free, and that's it. I will not reach out to anybody. And if you want to speak with me, I also have discovery sessions that you can book in on my website. So this is what they do. They reach out and they say it's me. I try to delete most of the fake accounts, but it's a full-time job. So yeah, just ignore them, report them. It's a scam. So yeah. So the offer that I've got on at the moment is limited to 15 places. So this is going to sell out quick. I did put it out to my list yesterday. So if you're not on my list, go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk, and they get the first offer. So if I'm doing any offers, if I'm doing any new products, they get the first hit. That's what you get for being on my list and being part of my tribe. And it is a yearly tarot, monthly tarot. So we're looking at each of the months in 2025, seeing what's come up, having a look at where your chart is. I'm not an astrologer, but I will take the basics and tune that in and have a look at everything that is going on for you next year in 2025. So it's a really in-depth reading. It's recorded and it's sent to you. It's around 90 minutes, depending on what comes up for you. And there is a discount on it at the moment, but the discount is only for the first 15 people that book. So once that's happened, it will then go out. This sells out every year. My normal readings are around 50 minutes or 25 minutes. So this is kind of like an hour and a half because it's really in depth. So if you fancy finding out what's going on for you in 2025, the months that you need to look at, where you need your focus, or where something comes up that you don't want to happen, remember, we all have free will and we can really focus on moving through that at a better vibration. So that's that. All righty, let's have a look. So that is what is happening in the collective. That is what I've got. Do I have any reviews? Yes, Justin, I do. I've got hundreds of reviews. If you go onto my website, all the Google reviews are listed on there. I also work for The Circle. You can go on and you can get me there as well. Luna Marie in The Circle, which is I don't do much now, but I go on there occasionally. I've got about 400 reviews on there. So yeah, so there's that. Hello to South Wales. Kerry, she's amazing. Thank you. So kind. So yes, reviews are there. And also have a look at reviews on my Instagram. Yeah, but lots of things on Google. Google is where I try and push it because that has an effect on my website. So there we go. Anyhow, enough of rabbling. So this is the time. Let me just ground my energy in. Oh, the other thing that I would say, I'm doing a psychic development webinar on Monday evening. In the bio, in the links, on Linktree, so on my social media, or certainly on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Monday night, Monday the 11th at 7 o'clock. It's free, completely free, and it's my 8 top tips to develop your psychic abilities and to connect with your spirit guide. So anybody that finds that interesting, you can sign up for free. Come jump on. It's going to be about an hour, completely free. And as I speak, that card falls out. So this is very much about people that want to sit in their own vibration and really build and expand and get some good tips. Okay, so if you would like a reading, do give us a like, do give us a follow. Everyone that gives me a follow, obviously you're going to go to the top. Let me know what it is that you want to know. Try to avoid yes and no answers because life is really not that simple. And also be open, go into your third eye. And they've just let me know this, be open. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Who cares? It's like move on to the next channel. Dawn. Let me see. Let me. Actually, so Dawn, what I do get is, and it's not boring, it's because it affects you. When I go into his energy, I feel kind of grey. So for me, that's low vibration. And Dawn, thank you very much for your lovely review that you put on. I'm very appreciative of that. It's always a pleasure to connect with you. So let's have a look and see where his energy is. Oh, so this is really interesting. Comes up in the reverse. This is a great deck. This is my deck, Rise of the Warrior Oracle. It's 56 of the main questions that I get asked. And it is designed to be in the upright and the reverse. Now, Dawn, this is going to make perfect sense to you. This is like the Emperor in the reverse. So it was interesting that I got the Emperor, and my guides always work like this because they jump on and they piggyback. So if I don't get to read for you, listen to the readings of the other people. We are in this connective energy, and that's why it has sorry, I'm getting pulled into Jack's energy. It's very down in the dumps. Very, very down in the dumps. I'm feeling very sorry for myself. I would say, Dawn, 5 of Cups energy, because I know you'll understand that. Poor me. What have I done? But what is interesting and what I am getting from it is where I feel in the past he's been able to deviate from taking responsibility for the actions. I feel like he's not able to do that. It's really kind of hitting him in the third eye. And this is what I mean when my guides really hit out and piggyback on all the readings, because this was the first card that comes out. And I feel that if you can tune into your situation at the moment, guys, the veil is quite thin. And you're going to trust what you're getting. So Dawn, I would definitely say trust what you're getting, because this kind of lowness of mood is where his vibration is. And I would say that there is regret and remorse. But at the moment, it's like in this sort of egg where it's feeling like poor me and I don't know what to do. And that's what it's feeling. So I hope that makes sense. Well, I know it makes sense to you, but yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So let me know. Okay, so Casey, I am going to come to you. What we don't do is talk about health. Will you get a bad diagnosis? So I'm not going to look at that, but what I'm going to get is some guidance from spirit for you in what you can do. Now, what I will also say to you, it's interesting because sorry, I just got distracted by something else. This is where there's so much energy. So my main gift is that I'm a clairsentient, I'm an empath, and I get so distracted by energy. I'm sure it's like ADHD. It's the same kind of thing. Hang on, right, I just need to go back. There's a lot of you on here today. Hi, Becky. I'll come to you shortly. Hang on. Casey, okay. I have been drawn, so I'm going to get, so Casey, will you get back down? I'm asking for guidance from spirit, okay? And that doesn't mean to say you are, health and safety and diagnosis, and there's some things that we just can't touch on, and I'm certainly not going to touch on it live. But what I am going to do is get some guidance for you. Now I'm just going to go into just another deck because this is important, right? And what Dawn, you're more than welcome. What I would say is about fear. Fear is a very and again, I'm not saying that this is easy, but how you can help yourself when you are in a difficult situation, and I know a lot of people are struggling at the moment, is that there's only 2 emotions in the world, fear and love. Everything else sits in those 2 categories. And even if you're worried about something, if you sit in fear, your vibration lowers and that frequency hits your body. I'm also a naturopath, so I do understand the body, so I am able to talk about this. If you can try and sit in your heart space, so your heart space is actually just about here. So yeah, it's a little bit lower down than what we're used to. So this is your heart space. And what I want you to do is just try to sit in the sense of your core being, because I feel like then that's going to dissipate the fear. Fear cannot exist when love is there. So what you need to focus on is just sitting in love. At the moment, you're battling with yourself. You've got the 5 of Wands. You're going back and forth. You're going back and forth. You need to get clarity. You need to get clarity on where you are. And then this is a good card. And I've also got the Queen of Pentacles. So I love this. This is, you know, a really, really good set of cards. And we've also got forgiveness. Now, the green is also in the heart center for me. Letting go, healing, growth, compassion. You know, and again, I'm not saying this is easy, but this gives you something that you can do. Stop focusing on where this is going to go and the negativity and the negativity. No, absolutely no. Sorry, I laugh because they're bringing me to the American election, and I'm like, I'm absolutely not going to touch on that. You know, when people get disappointed, we go into, no, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, it's going to be awful. Well, that's one timeline, and then we can also move ourselves into another timeline where we go, do you know what? I'm going to be as positive as I can. I'm going to sit in love. I'm going to love my body. I'm going to feed my body. I'm going to nurture my body. That's my son. And I feel that that is really going to help you. So, okay, so that's what you need to do. So I feel, you know, sit in your heart space, because that is really important. Okay. Right. Who else? So I hope that helps, Casey. I hope that helps. Okay, Beth, it's interesting because, again, it's this kind of piggyback in. I feel that you need to look at what they're giving me is like this acidic taste in my mouth. Will your pain ever get better? So where they're bringing me to is that the system is quite acidic. So pain, again, cannot exist in an alkalized state. So have a look and do some research around toxicity of the body, cleansing the body, and really stepping away from things that make your system acidic. So there is certainly something that you're having in and around you or your body that is just not agreeing with you, because it's like they're making me feel like it's a sludge. So there is that element of it, and that's the first thing they're going to, because I can just taste it. It's just like this acidity in my mouth. So that's the route that you need to go down. As I said, I am a naturopath, I'm a nutritionist, I'm a homeopath. I work with all senses, and I work with a lot of serious pathology. So, Beth, if that's something that you want to explore, book in for a discovery session and we can chat about that and how I can help you with that. But that is something that you can certainly look into. So I hope that helps for you. Okay. Okay, Christian, this is for you. Thank you, my darling. This is for you, Christian. What is interesting with you and Cassandra is that I feel that there's definitely a past life connection there for you. How my guides work. Oh yeah, I just got spirit shivers. Sorry, sometimes it's so strong it kind of makes me go offline a little bit. Sorry, that was so strong. It's like I'm just trying to ground myself back in. So there is definitely a connection between you and Cassandra. What do I mean about that? This is definitely some form of past life relationship, some form of kindred spirit, or I think we have to be careful around soulmate, because sometimes we think that soulmate is somebody that we're going to be with and then stay with forever, and then we don't always make choices on what we're feeling and seeing within the physical realm, but within a fantasy. A soulmate is somebody that you are definitely on a lesson with and that they are teaching you. So I feel that connection with you and her, definitely. So you have definitely had a past life together. Actually, they're saying, oh God, I keep getting these like really strong reactions. Definitely 2 past lives together. Okay, let's see where she is in the human realm, because, you know, again, when we've had lots of lives with people, and they're not always our lovers and our partners. You know, sometimes they're sisters and brothers and mothers and all sorts of things. But the connection between you is quite strong. So what I'm definitely feeling for you, Christian, is that there is an element where sometimes she's just sort of like popping into her head, and you can't get her out of your head. You strongly feel her, and that is a connection that's in the 5D, from in another realm. What we want to make sure is that we're tuning into the 3D. So how does she feel in this realm? I hope that makes sense for you. So let's just tune into her energy. How does Cassandra feel about Christian in this lifetime and in the 3D? Okay. There is definitely a holding back that I feel within. Oh my gosh, yes, look at this. Yeah. I would say trust your intuition about what you feel. We've got, oh goodness me, I don't know what it is about you two. the spirit shivers that I get, they normally just do it once, but I'm just like, I feel like I've been plugged into like an electric chair or something like that. Strong connection between the two of you, big learning between the two of you. So I feel that there is, so what have we got? We've got the King of Swords, and we've got the Magician in reverse. So really kind of not going with the flow on her essence. I do feel like she knows what she feels, but there is that conscious, I would say, yes, there is an element, but it's kind of very much back and forth. There is a anxiety here that she's not feeling, and also blocking. So there's a lot of blocking, and there's a lot of blocking in the heart center. So yes, you're absolutely right. We've also got the Moon card, which is really interesting as well, because, you know, the path is being shown. I feel like spirit usually feels extremely drawn to you, like this real deep connection, and I feel like it's that bothers her. But what I would say with this, it's like when people get stressed because of strong connections, that's there, but are they going to do anything about it? So let's just have a look at that for you. Where's this going? Can she overcome this? She definitely feels the connection. It is like, I can feel the connection between the two of you. It's very, very strong, very strong. Okay, yeah, this is going to move forward. Look at that. I love that card. What I feel that she needs to feel is like a safe space. This comes from past lifetimes and also past relationships. In this lifetime, there is this protective layer, and it's like, it's not being disrespectful in how she feels, but it's almost like, okay, even if I'm being pushed away, this is for you, because I'm not going to go into my ego and my lower vibration and my rejection issues. So there is definitely that theme between the two of you. So I hope that helps. Give me a thumbs up and let me know if that makes sense for you. Let's just have a look. Hello to all you lovely people. Karen, let's have a look at you. I feel like it's been a little bit bumpy, Karen, over the last sort of 2 to 3 months. It's interesting because the color that they put over you is this kind of, there's little bits of grey, but there's a lot of blue coming up. But it does feel in the last sort of 2 months, you've sort of been anchoring down. So I don't feel there's been as much socializing. It feels a little bit like you've retracted in. That's what it feels like in where you've been. Let's have a look. Rest of 2024 for Karen. Oh, well, you're definitely going on another trip. Oh, is that Australia? Are you going back to Australia? Show me a plane. It's the new signal they give me for travel. It's very funny. Okay, so where you are now, this is very interesting. Hangman. So it's like this kind of no man's land. And this is where I love my weather guides. This is exactly, you know, I said to you it's a bit of grey, but there's blue. This is exactly what they were showing me in the back of the sky. I love how my guides work. So interesting. And that's it. And I feel like there's a little bit of flipping back and forth. It's like, oh, I don't know. Oh, it seems a bit brighter. Oh, I don't know. It seems a bit brighter. So you're kind of just sort of in this area of not necessarily moving forward, but not necessarily moving back. And actually what I'm getting is that when there's not that progression for you, it makes you feel a little bit imbalanced because you don't really know what's happening and you don't know where this is going. And so I feel like that's the withdrawal for you. So let me know if that makes sense. Hopefully you're still on. Oh, you've just been to Oz. Oh, there you go. Maybe that was you coming back. Maybe that was you coming back. Okay, where's this going for Karen, please? Oop. Flew out. But this feels, what they're bringing in now, Karen, this feels much more of like your personal, what's going in and around for you now. That's where I feel like your brain is like, that's really what the question is about, rather than just generally 2024. I feel like that's where the question is there. This is definitely about elements of the self, elements of the heart. There is certainly like, there is stagnation, the right word? That's kind of what came to mind. There's growth coming and there's change coming, but you can't see it yet. It's like they're showing it to me. It's like over my right side. It's kind of like coming in and there's going to be change, but I feel like there'll be change in a positive way, because there is this kind of lull. It's a lull. That feels better. It's a lull. And interesting is, you know, like the Nine of Cups is very much about ourselves and what it is we want. But if you see, you know, she's kind of protecting her heart, and I feel like there's an element of that. But you're stepping out of what holds you back and breaking sort of free from this. And it's like, I do feel like next year is going to be a very, very interesting year for you. It's like you kind of break out. Knight of Wands, adventure coming in, adventure. I feel like you're going to go to Oz twice next year, if not more. Something about 3. You might stay there for 3 weeks. Anyhow, it's gonna, next year feels like it's much better. So I hope that helps. Let's have a look. I just saw somebody. Ah, Baba Nelly, how you doing, my darling? Right, Babs, it's not soon, as in as soon as you would like it, but you're building up to it. Did we talk about this last time? I feel like I've said this before. That's what they're getting me a feeling that I get. It's like, keep on doing what you're doing. It's like, it feels like you're not making progress, but you are. It feels like you're not making progress, but you are. The Empress. Right, okay, whatever you're trying to push forward, there is a need to kind of step back and just kind of like nurture it underneath, rather than pushing it forward. There is this element, of trust. I always laugh when they say trust, because as humans, it's so difficult. It's like, just give me a sign. And then you show a sign, it's like, yeah, but I want it to happen. Give me another sign. This is something like that. Babs, you need to get clear. You need to get aligned. And you're missing the signals. It's like they're small and they're subtle. Guys, you know, I spoke to you about the beginning. I am doing a free workshop on Monday the 11th, 7 o'clock. My 7 top tips for spiritual development and psychic development and connecting with your spirit guides, click on the link. You can register for free. It's completely free. And I'm going to talk in depth about how to realize that your guides are connecting with you and your spiritual development. Because I feel like that would be really, really helpful. So come along, come join the gang. And I feel like that would take a step back, get aligned, and start watching the like what they're showing you, because you're missing it. It's coming in, but it's not yet. Don't be so impatient. I know that you'll understand that. Okay, now there's somebody that really caught my eye. Aligned in what way? Well, it's like you're tuning into the noise. You're tuning into the noise of the outside. And when you go within and get still, like meditation, and trust like this, then that's how you get aligned. That's how you get quiet. And then you start to notice the small signs that you're getting in the outside. That's kind of what it is. Holly B. That's who. Holly B. Okay, what's your question, Holly? Holly. What's your question? Hang on, bear with me. Okay. What's interesting, Holly, when I first tune in to your energy, it's like I get a real blockage within the throat chakra. There is something about you feel like you're not being heard. You feel like you don't have a voice. I feel that the energy in and around your work situation is not necessarily expansive for you, so it's not really helping you grow. And that's really interesting, because we've got the solitude. Oh my god, they're working with the spirit shivers this morning. So I do feel like there is an isolation in and around your energy at work. It's almost like I just keep my head down and get on with it. I have to say, I don't really like the energy there. It doesn't feel that makes sense to you. Yeah, I mean, what they're saying is take action. So have a think about that and see whether that's going to work for you in and around your situation, because I do feel that so they're linking me to a person. So this could be a boss, or could be like a line manager, or someone that it feels like someone of power. Power is how we look at things. And I feel like that it's them that I don't like. They just make me feel uncomfortable. I don't like it. Okay. So did you just say that you're applying for jobs? Good. Yes. Good. Let's have a look. What's happening to these jobs for Holly? Okay, there you are, feeling the stress. What else? Yeah. Okay. I do feel like there's a job coming in. I don't feel it's quite as soon as you want. Where are you at the moment? We're working with this heavy energy of battling. I don't want to be here. I'm sort of sat in it. And again, if you've been on here a while, I do feel like there's a piggyback on very much along the lines of try to sort of block them out, because what it's doing is that it's keeping you in this kind of negative vibration. Think about where it is you want to go and what it is you want to happen, but it's almost like you need to sort of pick your energy body up and put that into the future, and put that into, I feel it and I want it and I know it's going to happen. There is the current job or where you are now, it's certainly not fulfilling. Where's this going? I certainly feel like it is as we move into next year, and I keep feeling the number 3. So this could be March, 3 months from now. So where would that be? So November, December, January, February. So February, March, I kind of feel is where you are. But look at these cards when you move into. So I do feel it's coming, but it's not yet. Like, don't get disheartened. Keep going, and keep positive. I feel like that's really, really important. We've got the Empress. You know, she knows where she's going. We've got the Sun, happiest card in the deck. That's a big yes. It's going to be okay. And we've also got the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, money coming in. Money coming in. So don't worry, it's coming, just not yet. So yeah, it will be. What's your dream job? Oh, nice. Okay, let's have a look here. Laura, can you have a guidance card, please? Yes, you can. Where do I feel I want to go here? Guidance card. Laura. Can you have a guidance card, please? Okay, so we've got the throat chakra. So where is it that you need to express yourself? Where is it that you need to sort of step in? I want to say your authentic self. Morning, Karen on Facebook. How you doing? Okay, this is okay. So nothing has gone wrong, but you're not stepping into your power. So there is something very much in it. You need to step into the energy of your power. Try to have a voice. This situation is going to change, and you know, there's nothing that's gone wrong. It's just such a lovely card. You know, sometimes things get a little bit rocky, and that's a lot to do with the energy. But it's like it you know, you're gonna pass through it. It's like they're sort of showing me you sort of sailing in the vibration of it. So don't worry, it's gonna get better. Try to stay as upbeat as you can. And again, as I said to you at the beginning, it's like my guides do work on a piggyback kind of energy. It's like, so they'll lead me to people that I get very drawn to with the questions, and it will have some sort of thread with people that I've already answered. So I hope that helps. Oh, it's gone cold. I think I've got, oh, what did I do then? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, Mo, this is for you. Will OLA reach out for reconciliation? Okay, I don't like yes and no answers because, you know, everybody has free will. And it's never as simple as yes and no. So let me tune into that energy. OLA. Okay, not at the moment. Definitely not at the moment. And as we move into next year. Oh, like I keep getting spirit shivers. Not through I don't feel like through the winter. I feel like there is this time frame with the two of you where actually it's a good thing that you're separated at the moment. And I know in our human brain that's really, really difficult to get our heads around, but sometimes, you know, people need to go off and be in their own energy to do the work, and for you not to be around to support and help that, so they really find themselves and really find what it is that they're looking for. And they're giving me this because there is something around that resonates with your situation. Should you wait for somebody? Absolutely not. But I do feel like they're going through some sort of self-development, some sort of awakening, some sort of realization. And it does feel that you're being protected at this moment in time. So I know that that feels difficult because you're hurting and you want this to come back. But there is this hangman energy. So it's like, you know, you move on and you do you give it up to the universe and just say, you know, whatever is meant to be for my highest good. So you kind of, it's not giving up, but it's like I feel like you've put an awful lot of energy into it and you're tired of this not knowing. So there is a backing off that you need to do in the fact of, you know, don't sit there sort of chasing the energy, even though you're not sort of reaching out. There is, you know, energetically, people can still feel that, you know, and you don't need to be doing anything. So the focus needs to be back onto yourself. So it is this, it's a kind of a yes and a no answer, which I know is not really what you're looking for, but there is clarity within the yes and the no answer. They are definitely working on themselves. There are things that they need to work through. You are being protected, so it's not good for you to be together at the moment, but during this time, what I'm saying is you don't sit and wait. You get on, you do you expand your life, and then it's like, if we're meant to be together, then we will, but certainly not at the moment. So I hope that that helps, because it's you know, never wait for anyone. Never. Because what we're picking up on is the energy at the moment, but another person can have free will, and you can be on track in it. It's looking like you're going to get back, looking like you're going to get back together. And all of a sudden they go, oh, no, I'm going this way. And then they go this way. And then it might be delayed, and then they might work their way back, or they might go off onto another course. We have opportunities, and we have portals of connection of where our timeline is, and where our higher selves want us to go, whether that's with people that we want to be with. You know, the human relationship gets us off track a lot. And it's the one time that people then look at doing the work, because we feel the pain, and it's like, well, I don't care what I unravel, it's not going to be worse than where I am now. And that's where most people go into spirituality and go into a spiritual ascension, because of where it is and how they feel. So I hope that helps. Hello, hello, hello. Lots of you on today. Bear with me. Onessa, you would love a message. Onessa, I hope I've said that right. Onessa. I feel like you need to have more belief in yourself, in what you can achieve and where it is that you want to go. It feels like it's, I don't know if there's been some betrayal in and around you, or whether this is I'm not 100% sure of. Has this already happened, or is this way in the past? I'm not sure of the timeline on that it's merged, or it could have been both, but I feel like it feels like an ending of some sort, and things have been a little bit challenging that have knocked your confidence. And what they want to say is very much focus on you, focus on bringing the good back into your heart, and let the past be in the past. There is also, I love the Judgment card as well, because that is very much in, you know, really have a look from a clear place of the situation and what has gone down, and where you work to ascend through that vibration of hurt, and you sort of step into your own bright light, if you like. So what they're putting behind you is the sun. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. And when the sun comes in, for me, it's like, you know, step into that energy, step into your worth, see your worth, see that you are an amazing child of God, of spirit, or whatever name you put to it. And you know, sometimes when you are a bright, shining light, people don't like that, and they try to dim your light. So don't dim to fit in, is what I'm feeling. So I hope that makes sense for you. Right, how are we doing? Oh, it's got cold in here. It's chilly, huh? It's chilly. Anna Marie, how are you doing? Anna Maria, how are you, my lovely? So nice for you to jump on. And then, Amanda, I'm coming to you next. You've been scrolling. It's so funny. It's like they've been scrolling your question in the back of my eye. That's the only way I can I think you're doing this. Anna Marie, can we have some guidance, please, for the lovely Anna Marie? It's interesting because I feel like your energy is a little bit flat at the moment. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So for me, Queen of Pentacles is a nice positive card. When it's in the reverse, it's more of kind of what I'm feeling, a sense of you. It just feels a flatness. I don't know if it's the weather. It's kind of grey. You know, there's a flatness and grey, and I feel that I just said something. You need to have a good talking to yourself. That's what it feels like. You know, when sometimes people in and around you and you're just feeling a bit like, it's so interesting. Okay, so this is the example that they're giving me. Let me know if this resonates. So I went to the gym this morning and I've had a bit of a busy week because I've been away and my children are driving me mad and, you know, lots of stuff. And I just kind of woke up this morning. I was like, oh, I don't want to go and I just feel rubbish and I've got to do a live and I'm doing and I was like, I got down the gym and I was like, right, suck it up. Like, get over yourself and just push through it. And I was just like really, really tough on myself in the gym. I had a great workout and now I feel like much more like higher vibration. So I feel like there's something that you just need to push through and just do. Do you know what? No, I'm not going to let you affect my energy. I laugh because I was down the gym and I was effing and blinding like a fish was. I was like, you know, when you just got Tourette's and I was like, another fucking thing. Yeah. So it's like, you know, just scream into a cushion and just swear for an hour and get over it. And then I feel like it's going to raise your vibration. That's what I did anyhow. Okay, right. I need to go back to Amanda. Okay. Let me just tune into your energy. Will I get the luck that I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for. Okay, so what they're saying to me is that it's not really luck, actually. I feel like you've sort of stepped into the vibration of this in wanting this. I feel like there is what's interesting is that they give me, it's almost like you've stepped into this so much to show others that this can come true. I feel like there's that. It's like you're all in. You're all in. Which is amazing. So the luck's got nothing to do with it. Luck is about, I'm going to sit back on my ass and just see if it turns up. This is not luck. This is, I'm in. Oh, no, I don't have people on my lives. Thank you very much. Okay, what can we tell? Anna Marie, this is kind of things I used to say to my mum. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm in mum mode. Get over yourself. And I mean that in the nicest way, because I had to do it to myself this morning. You know, sometimes you just think, oh, I'm so sick of this. Why is it not turning out? And the only way to get over a negative vibration is just to have a good talking to yourself and just, you know, suck it up. Because once you've got over that initial, like, it's like that. And it is kind of a collective thing. It's like an apathy in and around the collective at the moment. There's just kind of lull. And it's the time of year as well. It's that kind of mid-November sort of, it's early November. Yeah, there's something in and around that of the collective energy. So there is that element of that, Anna Maria. So it's like sometimes when you're just like, no, get lost, everybody else. I'm focusing on me. It feels like that. So Amanda, sorry, I got diverse. So yes, this has got nothing to do with luck. This is about putting it all in and really, really going for it. So Spirit, can you give me some information on Amanda, please? And this. Oh my God. Amanda. Can you please keep in touch and let me know what is happening? How let me just go down. Look at these cards. Look at these cards. Amanda. Queen of Wands. My favourite card. My favourite card. Because I'm a Saggy. I love the Queen. For me, the Queen of Wands with your energy is this like entrepreneurial mind. I'm going to make it happen. This is what I said to you, like she's with the stag. She's with this. It's like, I'm all in. I'm going to make it happen no matter what. This is not about this is not going to happen. This is about when this is going to happen. It's, hang on, I'm not over, right? The Fool, new beginnings. Let me just show this too. Look at these cards. These are my favorite cards. It's my deck, so I am a bit biased. This is the Warrior of Love Tarot. This tarot is based in and around love and relationships, but also I just love the artwork because it's so stunning. And then, Amanda, we have only got the Sun, the bloody Sun, the happiest card in the deck. So basically, this is a yes, yes, yes. This is going to work out for you. I feel like there's a number of elements that need to be aligned. It's going to come. It's going to come. It's going to be amazing. Keep holding the faith. Oh, right. Let's just do one more because. Thank you. That's my stomach rumbling. It's because I was up at the crack of dawn. Right, Samantha. Just give you a card. Samantha. So, guys, back next Friday, 10 a.m. If you would like a reading, links in the bio. Please ignore any scammers that reach out to you. It ain't me. Block them, report them. It's a scam. New readings that are up. For the whole year, I'm doing annual readings for 2025. So I look at 12 different months. I will look at where it is in your alignment, your date of birth. These are really in-depth readings. The first 15 are discounted at the moment. These will sell out quickly. They always do. And because I am going away for 2 weeks in November, December, I'm limited. I am limited. So jump on, links in the bio. Also, if you want to jump on Monday the 11th at 7 p.m. UK time, I am doing a free webinar, develop your psychic abilities and connect with your spirit guides. If this is something of interest, again, the links in the bio is completely free for you. Come on in and listen to. It's a really good talk. I did this at the Mind, Body, Soul experience up at Alexandra Palace. This is why I'm doing it again, because I've had so many people say I missed you and I came back, even though it was full. So if this is something of interest, do come on. I've got loads of courses that are starting in January as well. Tarot course, psychic development course. Come spend a week with me in Tuscany. That's not an invitation. You do have to pay for it. Anyhow, Samantha, I know you're still waiting. This is the last one. What does Samantha need to know? Again, get out of the fear. I feel like you need to sit in your heart space. Let it go. There is an element that you're sat in fear, and you need to change that fear into love. And what does that mean? Is it's like focus on love, focus on the things you love, focus on holidays that you've experienced, focus on the abundance that you've got. I do feel like there is travel. It's like travel within the aspect of let go of the baggage, let go, like move forward lightly is what, and I do feel that there is an element. So you might be going away. It feels like there is a change of where you are, and it's like move lightly. It's like leave the past in the past, and that's what I'm feeling. So my lovelies, thank you for jumping on. It's been so lovely. Do give us a like, do give us a follow every Friday. And if I have resonated with you and you would like a reading, all my readings are at the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I will not reach out to you. Watch out for the scammers. Have a wonderful weekend. Love and light, everyone. Take care.